Gonna deal with Junior Holland.
Nice to meet you too, lady.
Set it down. I don't mean anything by it. I'm Gina Kowalski. My old man and I used to boost cars with Junior before he decided to burn us and throw in with Marcano.
I don't see your old man around.
Died in a cell upstate round Easton.
Oh. Sorry.
He shouldn't have got caught. Junior's running cars out of the best old gas station around the way. Got some pros that come around with high-end rides. Hell, he even got a sideline bootlegging gasoline from the refinery.
Where the car's going?
He sells some here, but knowing how many nice new rides gone missing lately, I'm guessing Junior's getting ready to run a bunch in a shipment out of town.
If he's got people out on the street, I'll get him to talk. Maybe even get word about the pros he's got working for him. See you around, Gina.
Junior's boys don't scare easy, but you still need to get some of them to talk.
For some breaking news. A hospital spokesman reported today that New Bordeaux socialite and philanthropist Olivia Marcano has passed away. Marcano succumbed to complications following surgery. No further details were offered in the wake of bizarre and conflicting reports that Mrs. Marcano was a victim of foul play. Mrs. Marcano was well loved and well known in the community and was a frequent guest on the late Remy Duval's popular radio show, Native Son. Mrs. Marcano's death is especially notable, given her business ties to Mr. Duval, who was recently found murdered in what is believed to have been a racially motivated killing.
I think you've been waiting for me.
Yeah. Pablo Duarte, you with the company?
Not exactly. That gonna be a problem?
If you can help keep money from going to those communist bastards in Cuba, then no.
You with the Cuban Revolutionary Council?
I made it through that disaster back in '61. Ended up here. I still have connections, though. It's how Frank Pagani's smuggling operation got on my radar. His man, Pops Holland, runs the freight yard. Does a lot of business with Havana.
All that commie talk about common ownership is so much bullshit, it's sickening.
Those hijos de puta only care about money. Since losing River Row, Pops has had to resort to airdrops. They move them around, so you'll have to find out where they're happening.
I'm sure Pops' people will be more than happy to help me out. I'll be back, Pablo.
The fuckers working for Pops Holland know what he's up to. You're gonna need to get at them. Someone in Holland's organization has info on the airdrops. Find him.
You need to read this interview for yourself. The fucking cops pulled him and his buddy over for driving past white folks and kicking dust up on them.
Well, once upon a time, I was what you might even consider
Yes, sir.
Of course, this is around the Ice Age, man.
Got a real good goddamn reason to be pissed off. I mean, if this kind of thing happened at your ground, it must have happened.
Just don't let nothing happen to me.
Yeah, and he was late again this morning. Tell you what, that paper boy ain't getting a tip this week. Tip this week.
Why the monkey fell out of the tree? It's supposed to be a joke. Ain't nothing supposed about it. Do you know
one fancy toaster off the back of a truck one time around here. Wife managed to break it later.
Well, yeah, so what? That's Andre's mama. Just rubbed together.
Circle round him. It's all yours, boys.
Ops all in smuggling racket. I want to know about it.
The drop's coming into the marina. Pissed off motherfucker named Butterbean runs the show over there. I'll be in touch.
Getting out of here.
Shop and get some milk.
Huh?
Gotta get out more.
You don't say.
Watch it.
You need glasses?
I'm in Tickfall. Send someone for this extra cash.
Hold your horses, I'll get to you.
Quit daydreaming.
Need
Keep
to make
this
a
safe.
deposit?
Need new wheels in Tickfall.
Just gonna take a squirt, then I'll get her out to you.
One car as promised.
That's a big help.
Britain's Prime Minister Harold Wilson promised an investigation into the bloodshed last weekend in Northern Ireland that saw 90 people hurt. Police vehicles were attacked with gasoline bombs just as they were pushed through a street barricade constructed of wooden all drums.
Look like they dropped a body to you.
No, the 67 is just built a little lower. Junior's got me trying to hunt up another...
You caught that, didn't you? He's killing our fucking crew. Now that I have your attention, you can die.
track down the source of that sound.
God damn. Looks like Satan himself took a shit over here.
Huh?
That's the sound.
Gonna figure out.
That's him. Sucker! Hey!
Better one,
Hey!
boys.
Over here!
Over there. Shoot him for fuck's sake. Surprise, motherfucker.
Is here the last day on this?
Slow motherfuckers die.
Hit him with a
Hello.
I got this. We got a score to settle now.
The hell?
Say goodbye, motherfucker.
Hey, who's there?
I'm in Tickfall. Just about out of everything.
I'll head your way now.
I'm in Tickfall. Send someone for this extra cash.
Sure thing, Cher. Heading your way now.
Need to make a deposit,
this safe.
sugar? Bonsoir, Cher.
Let me see what you got.
Okay. Happy with that. See you later. Christ. When was the last time you slept?
3 days. Feel like I'm about to kill old...
Huh?
You know that barrel's filled with fuel, right?
Yeah.
Asshole with a gun! So maybe
They
you
got one
shouldn't
of
be
us.
smoking right next to it?
Don't be such a boss. Check that out. That him?
You just shot that man dead. Show yourself! He's here! Hey! He's picking us up! Find something.
What's he thinking? Come tussle with a motherfucker your own size. With this. Moving.
Drop it like fucking...
That slide, dipshit. Like the taste of my shit. Easy to take down, boy.
Gotta get behind something. Fucker packed it in. Must be hiding somewhere. Just don't let nothing happen to me.
Gonna put you down, son.
Run for cover.
This is the way you die. Yeah. Murdering us. Tagged ya. Running for cover.
Vicinity of Tickfaw Harbor. Please respond to reports of an armed Negro male in the area.
The pigs in Tickfall need to back off.
Right away.
Holmes gives you months to pay. Call Holmes today and find out how easy it is to shop for upholstery the easy way.
Holmes' department store has more of what you're looking for. Holmes' department store.
Student demonstrations in Mexico City erupted in violence yesterday, 10 days before the Olympics are scheduled to begin. 10,000 students, some armed with automatic weapons, were confronted by a massive force of 5,000 soldiers. The soldiers were reportedly ordered to crush the uprising at any cost. 20 to 30 casualties.
This is what happens if you lip off.
Go to daylight, ladies. Hurry the fuck up.
Huh?
You want to see your families again? Then hurry the fuck up. Unless you want to wind up dead, pick up the pace. Hurry the fuck up. Come on now.
You boys heard that, right?
I see him! There he is! Gonna bury you.
This is the way you die. Ain't so tough.
Get out of here, boy.
Just found a stick.
come fishing out on my bike? My basement doesn't flood. Is that boy healed?
Jesus Christ, open your eyes.
Not getting any more cargo out to Cuba. Good. You somehow managed to piss off both the communists and the gangsters. Word is Pops Holland is seriously fucked thanks to you.
Best way to make a crook squirm is to hurt his money.
Huh. Yeah. I heard Frank Pagani told Pops to get his ass back to the freight yard. Pops isn't going anywhere until you're dealt with. I understand he's a hard motherfucker. He's a survivor.
Thanks for looking out, Pablo. But I dealt with a lot worse than Pops.
Go get that commie-loving piece of shit, Holland.
Nothing supposed about it. Do you know why the monkey fell out of the tree?
Think I should ask out Alice?
Works in the office. Well, shit.
Gotta get behind something.
We're dropping like fucking flies.
Got my dead eye locked on.
This boy's mine.
Think I'll be that easy to take down, boy? Give it a shot.
He's over here.
Get out of here. Get that stupid son of a bitch. He got me pinned! Fuck me! Get the fuck off me, you big son of a bitch!
Of course. If we're gonna hold Tickfall Harbor, I'm gonna need some of your guys.
Sure, I'll send my guys. But when it comes time to hand over the district, I expect to be running all the rackets. Not some, all.
Hey, Lincoln. Gotta warn you. The next motherfucker who says to me it's not to eat.
Hey there, new Bordeaux. It's your Uncle Lou. What are you doing this weekend? Bring the family down to the French Ward for good eats and good times. Come on down to Corley's for the family fun deal. With any 2 adult plates, all kids' plates are free. And grown-ups, Friday and Saturday night, take your receipts over to Big Mouse for half off your first drink order. Only in the French Ward.
Junior's looking pretty fucked now, isn't he? You got that little speed freak Junior stayed up out here.
Didn't plan on doing any less.
An old friend with an E out at the best oil say Junior come blowing through, making everybody's life a living hell. And he won't leave until he can get the business right. Never heard of Junior Holland being so dang motivated.
When you have to kick up to Sal Marcano, that'll light a fire into your ass.
That and all the speed he's on. When you whip his ass, tell him he shouldn't have messed with Gina Kowalski.
I'll catch you later, Gina.
Junior's a dirty, backstabbing piece of shit. Go get him.
Trouble here.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm at the Get some guns on these assholes.
Enough said. On our way.
Coming down! Look out! Grenade! Look out! Grenade! Behind you, motherfucker. Another land of slaughter. That had to fucking hurt. Dead asshole, 12 o'clock. Tag ya! Did I say you could die, motherfucker? Get behind him!
Lost another one.
I see him! There he is! Dale, cut that sack of shit down. Back me up, boys.
I'm on to you, buddy.
Where those big balls now, Junior? Can you spare some of your crew to hold Tick Fall?
Sure thing, Lincoln. My boys are on the way. They won't let you down.
It took me months to figure out that Lincoln had survived the massacre at Sammy's and was waging a war against Sal Marcano. The Bureau didn't have a file on Clay, and I wasn't aware of his military training because his service records were classified. Otherwise, I might have started to connect the dots after the death of Richie Doucette.
Hey, Lincoln. You think maybe there might be an extra car around here I could, have? My daughter's 16th is coming up.
In Birmingham, England yesterday, Mr. Norman Thorne was informed he was the proud father of 4 girls and 2 boys. The sextuplets, born 2 months premature, weighed between 2
Need
and
new
3
wheels in
pounds
Tick
each.
Fall.
No can do, lad.
I'm in Tick Fall. Send someone for this extra cash.
Sure.
Need new wheels in Tick Fall.
Just gonna take us.
I'm in Tick Fall. Just about out of everything.
Be out directly.
Need to
Better
make
not
a
lose
deposit, Sugar? Okay, I'm good to go.
Anything you want,
Show me what you got.
use it.
Appreciate it.
I'm heading out.
I just picked up this call between Mr. Frank Pagani and Tommy Marcano. The first voice you're gonna hear is Frank's.
The fuck you mean it's gone? He came in and killed everybody.
Christ, what a goddamn mess. I ain't never seen Sal so pissed. You gotta get your ass back here like right fucking now.
Sal's pissed? What about me? Huh? Down here busting my ass, and now I have to deal with this shit?
I told you.
I take care of you, and I stand by that. When you're back in town and things calm down, I'll make it right.
Yeah, well, you fucking better. Boat's taking off here in a few minutes. I gotta finish up with some things. Then I'll fly back when I can.
I checked with Vessel Traffic Services, and they're expecting the Tanager to arrive any time now. Frank's a slippery bastard, so I have no idea where he'll end up once he's back in the city. His car is on the Tanager, though, and from what I hear, he loves that goddamn thing.
So if I can get onto the boat and plant this, I'll be able to track wherever he goes.
It's the same model we used against the Soviets, has a mercury-based trigger. Once you see the signal, just follow it.
After I put this onto his car, I'll take apart the rest of his district. No sense in leaving any loose ends.
I'm sure Frank will appreciate your thoroughness.
Joe, and a Big Break Red. Big Break tobacco tastes better because it's toasted, richer, fresher, smoother. Helps wake a man up so he can get to work. Whether it's climbing down a mine shaft or up high on a girder 300 feet off the ground, men like that like knowing there's a big break waiting for them anytime they need one. Plus, they come in that convenient flip-top box that's as rugged and crush-proof as the men who smoke them. A man-sized break for a man-sized job.
It's hot. It's cool. It's WVC. New Bordeaux.
Gary, I got the paperwork for your transfer. Stop by before you head out.
I'm at the harbor. Get some guns on these assholes.
Be there soon.
We all get a piece of it. I'm on pistol.
Hold it, follow.
Taking cover.
Fuck him!
I got a hit from the device you put on Frank Pagani's car, which means he's back in town. Bet he's pretty excited to make your acquaintance.
I bet he is.
Signal's clean so you can take it from here. Just use the tracker I gave you. Catch you later.
Peace, love, bullshit. If you say so.
Run as fast as you can.
Working for Marcano used to be a life again.
Looks like the place.
My daddy, my uncles.
What's your point, kid?
Just feels like I missed out on the best time.
Open up, bitch. Start to get Why? This boy's mine. Run for cover.
See if you still got skills, Frank.
Goddamn Sal. It's all his fucking doing. Got his head so far up his own ass. Mr. Pagani, you can't be talking like that about Mr. Marcano.
Listen here, kid. My daddy robbed banks for 20 years. Taught me two things. You never...
I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom buys a...
WBYU, New Bordeaux. WBYU. Music for real Americans.
Well, since she put me down, I've been out doing in my head. I come in late at night, and in the morning I just lay in bed. Miranda, you look so fine. And I know it wouldn't take much time for you
Snitch? And you stay loyal. But staying loyal is the thing that's gonna catch death for us both. By that boy right there behind us.
You're saying I shouldn't be loyal to you?
What? Hell yeah, you stay loyal to me. I'm not the fucking problem.
I just don't see how we get free of this.
Don't you worry about that. I got it figured out. Just focus on shooting that asshole.
Let an old man outdrive you? Fuck! I'm out of bullets!
All right, well, there's another way you can slow him down.
How?
Sammy, be ashamed of you.
I never did anything to you.
Saw some interesting stuff back there. Counterfeit money, a press. Only thing I can't figure out is a connection to Cuba.
Please. I'm all busted up inside. I need a doctor. I got a wife and 3 little girls.
Yeah, you want a doctor? Then you better tell me something worth hearing.
Listen, what you saw. Sal set all that up. None of the money was worth a shit, though. Had me bring in a man named Alvarez, counterfeiter who works for Castro.
He give you the plates, too?
Plates? I thought you knew. On account of robbery.
Robbery? Marcano wanted the plates from the Federal Reserve. How do I find Alvarez? How?
Well, one of Tommy's guys picked him up. It was 10, 15 minutes before you showed up.
Where are they taking him? Where? Huh?
My little girls.
No. Fuck!
I've spent the last 48 years pursuing Lincoln Clay because he's a criminal. It's horrible what happened to him, but you know something? I think that when Sammy Ellis and Danny Burke were killed, it revealed who Lincoln Clay really was. A monster.
We've wasted enough time. Let's go.
I'm done with Frank Pagani. Poor bastard's not gonna be running anything through Tickfall Harbor again. It's our territory now.
My guys are working the action here just like you asked. I figure you called us in for a reason. I also figure you ought to just keep us there.
I agreed to help you with our Marcano problem, believing our goals were aligned. But so far, I'm not seeing any of that. It's time for you to step up. Set things right, brother.
Shit, son, I could have secured those rockets as well as anyone, probably better. You chose me to run the day-to-day for the last piece of the city, and I expect to be running it here as well.
I'm towing the line, Link.
Think long and hard.
If this table can't handle me, make it...
Who's it gonna be, Lincoln?
Calling this one for Scaletta.
No. I can't believe I ever let you talk me into this. I'm not just gonna sit here and allow you to lie to my fucking face.
Hey! I know you're used to your little Haitian boys bowing to your every whim, but that shit don't work around here, Cassandra. So cool it.
My patience, my understanding, it's gone, Lincoln. You correct this course we on, or there ain't no words that can walk us back from where we headed.
We're all after the same thing, Cassandra. Mixing it up between us isn't getting us anywhere.
You've said your piece, Cassandra. Let it go. Y'all don't have to like the decisions I make. And to be honest, your egos are the least of my fucking concerns. Way I see it, you fall in line or you fall out altogether. Now let's go make some fucking money.
Look, I gave you some names and I'm paying you to chase them down, so don't give me any of that bullshit. Yeah, okay, just get it done. Christ, sometimes I think if you want something done right. You all right?
The night Sammy was so happy. Happier than I ever seen him. That money was supposed to get all of us out from under Marcano. Motherfucker!
What the hell did Frank tell you?
Marcano had us rob the reserve so he could get his hand on a set of money plates. Georgie must have grabbed him during the robbery. I should have been paying attention.
We already had this conversation. None of this is your fault.
Like hell it isn't.
Sal is a cancer. A leech. He had always intended to fuck all of you. Christ, look what he did to Vito. He murdered your family. The only way to make that right is by killing every cocksucker who's ever looked at that piece of shit.
Give me some of that bourbon. According to Pagani, Marcano couldn't print the money himself, so he had a Cuban counterfeiter named Alvarez brought in. What do we know about South Downs?
Tommy Marcano isn't the kind of guy who shits where he eats, so his rackets are pretty low-key. He runs a sports book and has a place where he stores his contraband.
Tommy's got to know that I'm coming after Alvarez, so he's probably got him holed up in or near one of those places. One way or another, I'll get my hands on him. I'll be damned if I let Marcano print a single fucking dollar from one of those plates.
And of course, curses. That's right. It's all about voodoo. This is the Hollow Speaks. Like any other good New Bordeaux native, I do everything I can to avoid the tourist trap that is the French Ward. But last week I found myself down there grabbing a po' boy and catching a show. What I also caught was shots dealing in what they call the real voodoo. I've seen these places for years. Nothing new. But for whatever reason, this time I saw them with fresh eyes. And what I saw was promises of love, money, and 100 ways to keep your dick hard. Like this candle, keep that Gregory bag close. Put this pin in that dollar. Easy fixes for all your problems. Except for one little thing. It